Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Debugging an Expo app that uses EAS, Expo application services, update can be a bit tricky, but with the right tools and techniques, you can diagnose and resolve issues effectively. Below is a tutorial that covers various aspects of debugging an Expo app using EAS updates, along with code examples to illustrate the process. Step 1. Set up your development environment. First, ensure that you have the necessary tools installed. 1. Node.js. Install the latest LTS version of Node.js from nodejs.org, https://nodejs.org. 2. Expo CLI. Install Expo CLI globally using npm. 3. EAS CLI. Install EAS CLI globally. 4. Expo Go. Install the Expo Go app on your mobile device from the App Store or Google Play. Step 2. Create a new Expo project. You can create a new Expo project using the following command. Choose a template, example blank, and navigate into the project directory. Step 3. Configure EAS. 1. EAS build. Initialize EAS in your project. 2. EAS update. Ensure that your project is set up to use EAS updates. Add the EAS.json configuration file if it doesn't exist. Step 4. Create and publish updates. Make some changes to your project, such as modifying the app.js file. Now, publish your changes using EAS. Step 5. Debugging the application. 5.1 Debugging in development mode. When running your app in development mode, you can use the built-in React Native debugger. 1. Start the project. 2. Once the QR code appears, open it in Expo Go on your mobile device. 3. Enable remote debugging by shaking your device, or using the device's menu, and selecting Debug Remote.js. 4. This will open the Chrome Developer Tools console, where you can view console logs, inspect elements, and debug JavaScript code. 5.2 Debugging EAS updates. When you publish updates via EAS, you might encounter issues that require specific debugging. 1. Check logs. Use the EAS update channel list command to list your published updates and view the logs for specific updates. 2. Roll back updates. If a new update causes issues, you can roll back to a previous version using. 3. Testing on devices. Always test updates on physical devices. Sometimes issues don't appear on simulators. Step 6. Integrate error tracking. To enhance your debugging process, consider integrating error tracking tools like Sentry or Bugsnag. Example with Sentry. 1. Install Sentry. 2. Configure Sentry in your application. 3. When you run your application and the error occurs, it will be sent to Sentry for tracking. Step 7. Conclusion. Debugging an Expo app using EAS updates involves several techniques, including using the React Native debugger, checking logs, rolling back updates, and integrating error tracking tools. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you should be able to effectively diagnose and resolve issues in your Expo applications. Bonus tips. Always keep your dependencies up to date to avoid known bugs. Use console.log generously during development to track the flow of your application. Familiarize yourself with the Expo documentation for updates on new features and best practices. Further reading. Expo documentation, https://docs.expo.dev. EAS update documentation, https://docs.expo.dev/EAS-update/introduction. Debugging React Native applications, https://reactnative.dev/docs/debugging. By following these guidelines, you can streamline your debugging process and maintain a smoother development workflow with Expo and EAS updates.